Good job,
Right.
buddy. We were in some shit. I'm sorry I got us into that situation. Follow me.
Yeah.
We gotta go this way.
That guy's dead. He was dead from the start. Wow.
Oh. Let's get the
Wait.
fuck out of here.
It's out of here. That's a good thinking. Oh. What is that here? Oh, that's just you climbing.
That was just me having issues. Yo, short stuff.
Yeah.
I found a door.
Oh, cool. This will probably lead to every other thing that happens when we go through doors.
So I actually have never been this way before, so this is all new for me. Whoa, what the fuck?
Okay. Huh. Wow. It looks like a cliff. Hey, so, do you think we can reach the other side if we get a head start? Gonna try it. I bet we can. You go first.
Wait. I have a plan. I have a plan. This is probably a bad plan. I have a really bad idea. Bye.
Wait. Would you actually be able to push me off the cliff?
I guess we could find out this way. Bye.
mean,
bye, short stuff.
Well, I am going to join you because why not? Sayo. What do you mean, death? Think if I jump off a cliff, just gonna kill me? Like, what do you mean? That's not how that goes. Alright, Sail. I'm gonna join you in your journey of whatever it is. Alright. Let's go! Geronimo! Danger coming perished to the chasm. And now we're both balls of light.
Oh, it leads back here. Okay, we're going to teleport. If you press the select button, to the left of where we're at, you'll see the Rosemorn Monastery.
Okay.
Teleport to that.
Alright. Boom.
Okay. Now from here, we're gonna if you click on the portal, you'll get a list of locations we can go to. And we need to teleport to, it's called Trialta Crags. Okay, well, short stuff. We made it out. I'm fucking pooped, man. Let's go back to camp, get a long rest, talk to companions we need to, I guess. You and Lizelle can fuck if you want, I guess. I need to talk to Karlach probably, so let's go back to base. Alright, let's see. Does anyone have an exclamation point on their head? Yeah, Lizelle does. She's down here.
Okay. Should I talk to her?
Yep, she's your lady.
Yeesh. Alright. Hello.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
I have been hoping we could spend the night together again.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes, but also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
Right. The sex gets better the more experience you have with someone.
Like the shield bearer and pikemen must train to march their formation in tandem. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
Ooh. Only if you promise to stick around for a cuddle afterwards.
Why would a lesser act spark greater desire in you? Overheated grappling that wastefully eats into
She
time better
does not
spent resting our muscles.
like that. I want to press my head to your chest and feel the war drum of your heart.
I remember your heartbeat from before. Quick, light, like a frightened rabbit. I'll keep your request in mind. Perform well, and perhaps I'll consider it.
Okay.
Enough! I have given you my word. Do not be late.
Do not be late. Sounds like a date. Hey, that rhymes.
I
Hey,
regret.
say, I got a date. I got a date.
I regret being
got
there.
a date.
Wait, hang on.
I got a date. I got a date.
Nah, fuck you, Shadowheart.
Again.
I don't give a shit about you.
I got another date.
Good job. You know, it's yourself. Good job.
Well,
I regret standing
another date with the same person.
I regret standing that close to that conversation, but I'm gonna talk to Karlach now. If you want to tune in. Hey, Karlach.
Sure.
Soldier.
Hello.
Oh, I guess that's all the. Okay, I guess I don't need to talk to her.
Hello.
No time for chat just now.
I guess she had no dialogue. That's fine. All right.
So, you mentioned Shadowheart. How are things going with you and her?
She pretty much hates my guts. I've pretty much given up all hope.
Oh, really?
Here, I guess, like, you know what? Short stuff, I'll talk to her. Let me talk to her.
Okay.
I'll talk to her, see what she says. Maybe she'll change her mind.
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki crash and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
You know what? We'll just start pegging her with questions, short stuff, and we'll see. You know, hey, maybe I'll get a date tonight too. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
You know, why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
She sounds like a bitch. Just like you. What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Is there anything I can do to help with it, even though I don't give a flying fuck?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe
Well, we
just
all
be
know how you
patient the
feel
next
about
time
it.
you see me wince or cry
Hey,
out.
she was a bitch
It'll
first.
pass quickly enough. It always does.
Well, you know what? Two wrongs
Pain
don't
is
make a
sacred to the
U-turn.
followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Maybe
Let's turn to other matters.
maybe one. I kind of want to know. I know.
I want to get you. Well, I'll do. Yeah, I should. I should do that. That was relevant for the previous episode. I want
two or what?
Hey, Shadowheart. I want to talk about what happened with you and Lizelle.
We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now.
That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between all of us, even though you're a giant Cheeto-browed bitch.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
You know, I want to know more about you, Shadowheart. Tell me more about you.
You already know my biggest secrets.
You have Cheeto
What more
eyebrows?
can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me.
Does
Loves
she? It sounds like she
Don't
just
believe the lies
slaps
the
you on the
Silurians
wrist
tell.
and calls you a bitch. Tell me something about yourself besides Shar. Besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim.
You know,
Is that the sort of
Sail,
thing
I
you meant?
kind of agree with you. I don't like Shadowheart. I'm starting to see why you don't like her.
Really? You've flown between planes of existence, but you've never been swimming?
It's nothing to laugh at. Save your
It's
questions if that's
actually
how you're
really
going to react.
funny.
That's why I did it.
Yeah. Anything else you'd care to share? Maybe? That sounds kind of pushy though, doesn't it?
No, I'm gonna say it anyway. Anything
Okay.
else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to
That's
return
why.
to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
She doesn't know who she is. Oh, okay. So,
We'll ask this one. We'll get more information from.
ooh, yeah. Wait,
You've
what's
had.
this mission you speak of? Right?
I'll be able to ask that next. You've had your memory suppressed. That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Sounds like a fucking stupid idea to me. I want to talk about what's happened. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, that's also not what I wanted. Hang on.
Something the matter?
I want to talk about all that's happened between us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one.
Okay,
Kindred
yes,
spirits are
that's...
few and far between for me.
Now we're getting some...
Besides,
Now we're getting
you
somewhere.
saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Okay, alright, alright. I would say join me, but fuck you. Short stuff?
Yes.
I gotta thank you. Thank you for pushing me to talk to Shadowheart again. It seems we're on better terms now because of it.
You're welcome.
But alas, I think you and Lizelle have some business to take care of, so I think it's time for us to go to bed.
Yeah, she said don't be late, but she didn't tell me what time.
Well, I think she wants me to go to bed. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, but let's all do it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you made it private. I can't see it.
Can you see it now?
I got it.
Got it?
Wait, what happened?
I
Oh.
don't know. It happened very quick and then it was over.
Well,
All right,
alright.
I'm gonna go talk to Lizelle and see just what happened.
Alright, follow me. We gotta go up to this mountain pass over here. Alright, according to, bear person, that Haslin, there should be... Nope, not this way. There should be a pathway up this way. Hopefully we don't run into any more shenanigans. Alright, short stuff. According to Haslin, this is the direction that we can go. We're heading to the mountains, baby. I'm not sure. Alright, let's check across this bridge here.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh, hello.
Oh look, a bridge. Let's go across it. There's a dead rabbit. Interesting.
Anything over there, short stuff?
Lizelle's over here.
Oh. Well,
There's also a dead rabbit.
that's not helpful. Alright, I guess let's keep going, I
Ooh.
guess.
Let's
Beware
loot
of the
this.
shadows.
Let's
Oh.
loot this rabbit.
Short stuff. Over here. Over here.
But I want to see what this rabbit has.
Okay.
He doesn't have any money. Dang it.
Short stuff.
Ooh,
I think I
maybe
found
this rabbit has money.
I think I found the
That's a blue jay.
okay, short stuff. They're very dead. There's a thing over here.
But I wanted to see if they had money.
All right. Oh, okay, guys. We're heading into the Shadow Vale. So, here we go. Or Shadow Cursed Lands, I mean. Not the Shadow Vale.
Oh, nice.
That's different.
Hopefully we don't have any loose ends.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't think we do.
All right. I guess I'm gonna talk to Karlach again.
What's on your mind?
Okay, she has nothing to say. I will go ahead and talk to Lae'zel. We'll do Lae'zel first.
Okay. Oh wow, she's just standing there. That's kind of intimidating. She doesn't really have any special dialogue,
Okay.
so...
Something the matter?
I'm talking to Shadowheart.
Okay. Mind if I listen in?
She has nothing to say as well.
Okay.
All right.
Never mind then. Fine. Be that way.
I guess we sleep. Oh.
Hello? Oh. Hello.
Tila Vlaakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his
Oh,
own
no.
blade?
Such informality, child. Does Jastil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Am I awake?
Don't trust him.
Okay, I'm awake at this point. All right.
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Short stuff. I will leave this completely up to you. You and Lae'zel are a thing right now, so.
I like the first option. Fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we gut you. Fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we gut you.
Be at ease. I bring only truth. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them.
Okay.
But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Jastil Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the Ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy.
Okay, now we're gonna fight,
I will hear no more of it.
Oh, short stuff, hang on,
I
wait.
think.
Short stuff, think about this a second. He's speaking some truth, though, because remember, the queen did try to kill you with the machine. He's speaking the truth.
True.
I don't know if we can trust him, but he did speak the truth, because the queen did turn on us, and that machine did almost kill you.
True. Yeah, I like half trust this guy. Before I was like not at all, and then I was like, okay.
Well, I think
Half.
because
I do and don't.
I think it's also because I think it also would be fun because Seo is saying, hey, he's repeating things that happened to literally you.
Yeah.
You kind of are now you're kind of like a little skeptical, but like because Seo said something, like spoke up.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he speaks true of the Zaithisk. You need to trust him.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
I like that she respects me enough to not kill him because I
Lae'zel,
told her
I
not
see
to.
Talakma Gear
Yeah.
in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
He said, Lae'zel, I was right.
I'll still call her Lizel.
Nah, it's Lae'zel. He said Lae'zel. So,
Oh, Lizel has something to say.
okay.
I'll stay over here, short stuff. I believe in you.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Obviously, it's about time you figured it out. Wow. And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlaakiths are real,
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
What does this ascension... What does ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Boss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
I don't think there's anything anyone else has to say here. Oh, Shadowheart has something to say, so I'm gonna talk to her.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Oh? Hey, short stuff. Shadowheart has something to say to me that's important, but I want you to be here.
Alright.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do you continue?
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died.
That was ages
spending
ago.
Precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway.
Well, yeah.
I owe you my life.
I didn't know you were a bitch back
Twice
then.
over, in fact.
Yeah.
You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have.
Oh, shit.
I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Interesting. Well, that was a load of nothing. I'm not sure why you bothered telling me that. I'm not gonna say that, but
that would be funny
it
though.
would be really funny. But maybe in another playthrough.
Yeah. And she'd probably be like, "Well, that was very rude and unnecessary."
Oh God, do I do 1 or 3? You know, I think I should say thank you for
Maybe
sharing.
3.
Yeah, I think I should do
probably
3. Because, like, this is, like, her redemption story for, like, our relationship.
Yeah.
You know what, Shadowheart? Thank you for sharing. Oh, okay, I guess we don't get anything else from her after saying that. But she did approve. Alright, let's leave camp quick.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, cutscene.
Sail, where are
Can
we?
you feel it? The shadows gnaw at us. Do not take them for granted.
Okay, I'll make sure to eat them. What is the
Oh.
goblin? He was like, what? Running like a...
The truth.